Hey crypto friends, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to show you some of the absolute best crypto trading platforms for beginners and why they are personally what I think are the best in my personal opinion. So guys, if you're new to the channel and you think you might enjoy the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel, you guys, and give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out and why not, right? And also guys, feel free to go ahead and follow me here on Twitter as well. You can find the link to it in the description below this video. I like to talk about altcoins, NFTs, day trading strategies, and not so much NFTs anymore, but day trading strategies, all kinds of good crypto stuff on a daily basis. So if you guys are into that sort of thing, you might as well go ahead and give me a follow because, hey guys, I'm here for the long term and I am continuing to grow like nobody's business on a daily basis. So you might as well go ahead and give me a follow. So guys, I'm going to show you what I think are the best crypto trading platforms for beginners, okay? Now, I am basing this on a couple different things here, okay? First of all, I'm not going to show you exchanges that I have not personally used, okay? I'm only showing you exchanges that I have personally used. Why? Because that's the fair and honest thing to do, okay? I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you that, oh, you should pick XYZ because of XYZ, okay? I'm literally basing this off of my actual own opinion based off of, all of the exchanges that I have personally used and dealt with, okay? I'm going to be talking about things like KYC or know your customer standards. I'm going to be talking about, the different advantages and disadvantages and stuff with KYC, ease of use of these platforms, the different coins that are supported, the customer support behind them, and the fees and stuff like that, you guys. So the very first exchange that I'm going to show you guys is actually going to be my personal favorite, okay? Now, keep in mind here, you guys, again, these are all based on my personal opinion, based off of me personally using all of these exchanges in the past, okay? So the first one I'm going to show you that I personally love, you guys, is actually MEXC, okay? Now, here's the thing about MEXC, all right? There was a time not too long ago where I really wanted to get into buying, more altcoins than I already have. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a long-term altcoin holder. I've been holding on to all kinds of different altcoins for the last 5 years, and I continue to buy more and new altcoins that that personally interest me as time goes on. I'm not one of those types of people. I don't listen to other people. I don't let people tell me what to buy. If I find a coin that I like, I'm buying it, okay? If I find a project that I personally like, I'm buying it. I could care less if somebody tells me it's a shit coin or not. They're not investing for me. I'm investing for me. So I'm in control of my money. They're not in control of my money, so I don't care what they think. So realistically here, you guys, I wanted a place that offered a lot of different altcoins to trade, okay? So I was looking at all kinds of different platforms, okay? I was looking at Gate.io, I was looking at KuCoin, and keep in mind here, you guys, I had to make sure that I was sticking with crypto exchanges that allowed me to, allowed people in the United States to trade. And MEXC Global was pretty much the only one that I really liked that had a lot of coins available to trade, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, so let me just show you this real quick. So as we can see here, you guys, MEXC, they've got 1,435 coins to trade, right? So you're probably thinking, well, what about, exchanges like, for instance, Gate.io that has 1,430 coins? Well, I kind of had some issues with Gate.io in the past, and I'll tell you that in just a second here. So here's the thing, you guys. Another big key thing here with these trading platforms that I'm going to be showing you is, customer support, okay? The reason why I mainly chose MEXC over any other bigger crypto exchanges, one, simply because of customer support, you guys. See, you've got the exchange here and you've got the consumers here. You've got to bridge that gap in the center, okay? And service is everything, right? So realistically here, you guys, customer service is part of service, right? Well, I mean, hey, when your company sucks at giving customer service, it's kind of hard to bridge that gap in between. Therefore, people have a bad time on your platform and, you really don't get anywhere. So realistically here, you guys, when I was on Gate.io and I tried it out, here's the thing. Customer service wasn't very, they didn't really get back to me in a timely manner, and it kind of sucks, honestly. Realistically, I had an issue with deposits and stuff like that from, I'm not going to get into it, but I had some issues with deposits, and it literally took them 9 days to respond to my inquiry, okay? I had a sign-up issue on MEXC Global, and guess what, guys? They got back to me in literally 20 minutes, okay? That is top-notch service to me, okay? I'm a huge person when it comes to service, okay? When a company offers good service, I reward them for it. I personally love them. I want more of them. So that is why I ultimately ended up going with MEXC. and their trade fees really aren't that bad. So if you guys want to check it out and try out MEXC, you guys, hey, I've got a link in the description below this video if you want to go ahead and check it out, you guys. And the other great thing about MEXC, you guys, is there's literally no KYC, okay? There is KYC actually, but KYC is not, it's not required to trade on here, okay? So the only reason why they have KYC, so there is KYC, but it's only for people who are withdrawing like 10 Bitcoin every single day, okay? So if you're gonna be withdrawing 10 Bitcoin a day, you're gonna have to do KYC. But without that, you guys, you're not gonna have to deal with KYC, okay? So realistically here, you guys, sign up is super easy, but KYC is not required. So you do not need to give your personal information over to MEXC Global just to trade on their platform. And that, my friends, is another reason why I personally really love MEXC Global, because I'm a huge fan of decentralization, I'm a huge fan of privacy, and I can get my privacy on MEXC Global. So it's very nice, you guys. And the other thing about MEXC, you guys, is they do have an on-ramp. So when you want to be able to buy and purchase and stuff like that, you can use a credit card through a third party on the MEXC Global exchange. Other than that, you guys, if you don't want to do something like that, you can always send your funds, from a different exchange over to MEXC Global and then trade on MEXC Global. So again, guys, if you want to check it out and try it out, there's a link in the video description down below. So guys, MEXC Global is the very first one. Next up, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you Binance. Okay, that would be number 2. All right. Now, as we can see here, you guys, Binance is one of the more popular crypto exchanges out there. Okay, and for good reason too, obviously. We can clearly see here that Binance has the most volume possible. They literally have the most volume out of any other exchange out there, you guys, and for good reason. I mean, honestly, they're a decent exchange. They're not bad. Okay. But there are some downfalls here, okay? And the downfall is if you're a fan of privacy like me, you're not going to want to go with Binance, okay? You're not going to want to go with Binance or their US version, Binance US. And the reason why is because they require KYC, okay? Which is know your customer, and nobody it kind of sucks, because it kind of sucks having to give away your personal information over to a company like that. And you know what, guys? I got into crypto so that I didn't have to deal with, giving more companies my personal information. That's the last thing I want, is for another large corporation to have my personal information. So I try to stay away from that. So realistically here, you guys, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing and you don't care about KYC, Binance is probably going to be your best bet, especially if you are not in the United States, okay? If you're in the United States, their US version, it's really it's exactly like that. It's just it's not really that good. I mean, it is good, but because it's a crypto exchange, obviously, but it's not like, I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of issues with Binance personally in the past. For instance, when I was uploading my KYC information back in the day, I mean, literally, you guys, I could not get a response from their support team whatsoever, okay? Honestly, to this day, literally, you guys, I sent that support ticket back in 2019. I still have not gotten a response to that support ticket. I'm being brutally honest with you guys here. So realistically here, you guys, it's all up to you and what you want to do, but Binance is a good, decent exchange to use. It's just their support kind of sucks, and KYC, you do have to give away your personal information just to be able to trade on the platform, you guys. So overall here, in addition, you guys, they also do have they only have 395 coins to trade. So realistically here, you're going to be kind of limited on the coins that you buy and sell on there. Whereas again, you guys, MEXC Global, you got 1,435. So that's awesome. So guys, that is Binance, and the one I got for you guys next is going to be Coinbase, okay? Actually, Coinbase Pro. So Coinbase has their own, Pro version, which is, they're pretty much their advanced trading platform, which is very easy to use, honestly. But here's the thing, you guys, their fees suck. I mean, they really, really do, you guys. And we'll get into that in a little bit. I'm going to be showing you the different trade fees on all these different platforms in a little bit here. But realistically here, you guys, Coinbase, they've been around for a long time. They're just like Binance, but Coinbase is basically, I mean, it's based in the United States. And the thing about Coinbase is that most people don't like is, realistically, you guys, they have the absolute worst customer service on the planet, literally on the face of this planet, you guys. it's absolutely disgusting, to be honest with you. I mean, to be brutally honest with you. And they keep coming up with all these different features and stuff like that in the app and whatnot. But the one thing that they still haven't gotten through their damn head is how to how to support their customers. I mean, really, honestly, how does a company not have any idea how to support their users? It's beyond me. It's saddening. It's absolutely terrible. So realistically here, you guys, I do use Coinbase. I do use Coinbase for basically an on-ramp to connected to my bank account and then connected to the exchange to be able to buy different assets and then send over to MEXC. But that's literally all I use it for anymore, you guys. And the reason why is simply because Coinbase is an absolute shit show, you guys. It absolutely is. Their fees suck. Their customer service is absolutely terrible. I mean, if you have an issue on Coinbase whatsoever, good luck getting a response to your inquiry. Actually, in addition to that, you guys, even if you do get a response from somebody, I can guarantee you it's not going to be from a person. It's going to be from a damn bot. So realistically, here, you guys, Coinbase, I mean, it is the most heavily marketed cryptocurrency exchange in the United States to this day, and I can honestly see why. They've got money to easily do it. But the reality here is, you guys, is their service sucks. Again, with the service thing, you guys, you got the service here, you got the consumers here. The gap is just very large on Coinbase. There's no bridging the gap whatsoever because they have not figured out good service yet, okay? So realistically here, you guys, if you go ahead and try out Coinbase Pro, but again, it's really not the best exchange to be using, but it is a good exchange for beginners to get into if they want to get into it. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad exchange. It's just there's a lot of frustrations behind it after you've been using it for a while, to be honest with you. So guys, that is Coinbase Pro. All right, and next up, you guys, we've got KuCoin. Okay, so KuCoin is an exchange that has 709 different cryptocurrencies that you can trade. And as you guys can see here, they do have, they are pretty big. I mean, they are pretty large. They do have a lot of users. And the thing with KuCoin is, you guys, is here's the thing. Okay, on KuCoin, you guys, they don't require KYC. You don't have to provide personal information to trade on KuCoin. But the thing with KuCoin is they do have two different methods for KYC verification. It's pretty much comes in two flavors. It's like pretty much KYC 1 and KYC 2. Pretty much, stuff like that. Pretty much the first level of KYC, you only get access to certain features and certain coins and stuff like that. You get the, and certain withdrawal limits and stuff like that. But if you do KYC 2, you pretty much unlock it all. So realistically here, you guys, even though it doesn't require KYC, you're going to have some limitations because you haven't done the KYC, if that makes sense. So realistically here, you guys, that's why I don't rank this one very high on my list, is because it seems like they're trying to bridge the gap between having no KYC and having KYC due to regulatory concerns and stuff like that. But realistically here, you guys, it's just not working for them. And the other thing with KuCoin is yeah, they have a ton of different coins, 709, but they don't get all of the coins that a lot of people look for. I mean, they get a ton of coins, obviously. I mean, 709 coins is no joke, but I mean, there's a lot of other coins out there that, people want to buy, but they can't because they don't offer as many, which again, guys, is the reason why I choose MEXC Global. So guys, lastly, I'm going to show you is the last one, which is Gate.io. Okay. So Gate.io is a cryptocurrency exchange that literally, I mean, yeah, they do require KYC. And the other thing is the regular Gate.io website, US users will not be able to use it anymore. They are creating, or they have created, a US versions. And usually, you guys, when a cryptocurrency exchange offers both a regular version and a US version, it usually means that there's KYC involved. And it usually means you're going to be required to fork over your personal details. So again, guys, this is why this one is in last place for me. Because realistically here, you guys, I don't believe in, giving over corporations' personal information. So I really don't want anything to do with that. And I like to save people the headache of, having to deal with, that kind of thing as well if they don't like KYC, if they're in the same position as me. So if you don't like KYC, hey, don't use Gate.io. Just don't do it. But Gate.io, the ease of use of the app or of the platform is very easy to use. And they do offer a very good amount of coins. As you guys can see here, they offer 1,430 coins. So that is nice to see, okay? So realistically here, you guys, honestly, if MEXC didn't have as good of customer service as if MEXC didn't have it, or sorry, no, if Gate.io had better customer service like MEXC had, I probably would have chosen Gate.io. But because of the customer service thing here, you guys, Gate.io does not win. I have tried customer service through Gate.io, and again, guys, I got a delayed response for a very long time, and it's just not worth it, okay? As a user, I want my problems fixed in a timely manner, okay? There's absolutely no reason why I should be waiting 3 to 5 days to get a response from a support team. That is just absolutely unacceptable, especially in a financial application like this. So guys, realistically here, I wouldn't go with Gate.io, realistically, especially if you're a beginner trying to do this stuff, you guys. So that's Gate.io, you guys. So lastly, I'm going to show you a little bit of statistics, okay? As we can see here, I've got a little bit of statistics here laid out for all of these different exchanges, you guys. Clearly, you can see here all of the exchanges I listed in here, and the KYC if it's required or not. Here's the trade fees, you guys. So on MEXC, the trade fees are a little high, but they're really not too bad, honestly. Usually the general average is between 0.1 and 0.2 between all trading platforms from what I've personally seen. And here's the thing, you guys. I mean, realistically, MEXC, it's got a 0.2% trade fee across the board for, for maker and taker. And then Binance, it's got a 0.1%. But again, you guys, you can only trade up to 395 different coins. So that kind of sucks. And their customer service sucks as well if anything happens. Now, the other thing here, you guys, next we've got Coinbase Pro, which has a roughly a 0.2 average of a trade fee. And the reason why I say average there, you guys, and not average on the rest of them is because Coinbase's trade fees is a little bit different. And this goes to show that American companies like Coinbase, yes, I'm from America, so yes, I'm talking shit about them. But I say average, you guys, because they are a capitalist company, okay? They clearly are trying to get the most money that they possibly can out of people. They literally have their trade fees tiered. I mean, literally, if you are trading from $0 to $10,000, then you have to pay this amount of, trade fees. But if you're trading like, $500,000 to $1 million, then you're going to have to pay a lot more, or you're going to have to pay a different set or a different number of, average trade fees. So it just goes to show that, Coinbase Pro and Coinbase in general, I mean, in addition to their, really sketchy customer support, I mean, even their trading fees are really sketchy. It's just, they're just greedy assholes. They just really are, realistically, you guys. And then next up, you guys, we've got KuCoin, with, a 0.1% trade fee, which is very, very good, to be honest with you. But again, guys, their customer service, it's not the best. And the coins supported, they only have 709 coins supported, okay? And KYC is not required as well. But next, we've got Gate.io, you guys. Gate.io, KYC is required, and they do have a 0.2 trade fee, but they do have a ton of coins that you can trade. So if your overall goal is to invest and get into altcoins early before they take off, so you want to get into all the newer type of altcoins, you guys, you're going to want to get in on an exchange that has a ton of different coins, okay? So realistically here, you guys, that is another reason why I just absolutely love MEXC, okay? They had all the new coins that just come out. Their customer service is great. The trade fees are great. And just overall, they have the best average out there for what I was personally looking for. So again, guys, you want to check it out. Check out the link in the video description below. Other than that, you guys, I feel like I did a pretty damn good job of explaining what I wanted to explain here throughout all these different exchanges and whatnot. So, but if you guys have any questions about them or anything like that whatsoever, you guys, feel free to reach out to me here on Twitter, you guys. I have I absolutely love it when my subscribers, reach out to me and ask me questions. I love helping people. That's the whole reason why I created this channel, was to help people, because I was a beginner at one point in time too, and I love to help people that are in need. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, you guys. Other than that, that's gonna pretty much does it for this video, you guys. So I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.